Here's the homework for the Broadway Maven's master class on My Fair Lady. Students should watch the movie version of My Fair Lady, which is fairly loyal to the original stage version.
Amazingly loyal. It's even been criticized for that. So you're really going to get the real thing if you watch the movie My Fair Lady. There's a pop song feeling to I Could Have Danced All Night. And you can tell that there's a pop song feeling when you get to the line, I'll never know what made it so exciting. Of course she knows what made it so exciting. She got it right. After months of trying and stumbling and not pronouncing things correctly, well, finally, she gets it. Well, that's what made it so exciting. Well, I'll never know what made it so exciting. So there was a little bit of writing for the pop market there. Similarly speaking, on the Street Where You Live was almost dropped because nobody knew who this guy was who was singing it. So they really made an important point of establishing who he was in the first act better. And so that way they knew who he was when he came in the second act. But in New Haven, when they were starting out, no, people were confused. Who was this guy suddenly showing up? And also, what's very funny, there's a reprise of On the Street Where You Live in the movie. And you would almost get the impression that it's like 3 days later and he's still standing out there singing the song. No, they've changed his costume. So notice that he's not in the same costume the second time he sings the reprise of the song, because it would be ludicrous to think that he's been out there waiting for her to come out for days on end. So as a result, here we have two pop songs that charted. Many people covered them. In fact, in the musical Say Darling, which was about the Broadway show being produced, people endlessly came in singing I Could Have Danced All Night as their audition song. That's how popular it was. So which one do you like better? Do you like I Could Have Danced All Night, despite my reservations about the fact that it has that lyric that strikes me as odd? Or do you prefer On the Street Where You Live? It'd be interesting, too, to find out which song has been covered by more pop artists. And don't forget, in 1956, rock was still pretty young. So as a result, there was still a market for people buying songs that sounded like I Could Have Danced All Night and On the Street Where You Live.
Watch the movie version of My Fair Lady and answer in the comments Peter's question about which song you like best. Then join us on Tuesday, July 11th at noon Eastern for a master class on Broadway's My Fair Lady. Visit thebroadwaymaven.com to sign up.